Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmades.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. So today I am excited to bring you a project featuring a sneak peek from the upcoming 2019 holiday catalog by Stampin' Up! I'm so excited about that, but first I wanted to remind you of a couple of things. I will be mailing out my holiday catalogs to everyone who has shopped with me in the last 6 months, starting on Monday, August the 26th. It will probably take me 2 days, probably the 26th and the 27th, but I'll be getting those mailed out on those 2 days. So if you have shopped with me in the last 6 months, you're already on the list to receive your catalog from me. Now, if you have not shopped with me in the last 6 months and you do not already have a demonstrator and you are in the United States, place an order of absolutely any size and I will get a catalog sent out to you. You can find links to my online Stampin' Up! Store just below the video in the video description. Also, do not forget, last week I did post my holiday paper share. So if you have not completed the pre-order form yet to get in on my paper share, make sure that you do that. I've got the link down below in the video description as well. I do have limited spaces left in the share, so if you're interested, make sure that you complete that pre-order form down below, and then I'll start sending out the invoices for you to pay for your share starting on the 28th. So remember, you have to pre-order and pay by September the 2nd, 2019. So don't forget, make sure to do that. Limited spaces are left, so get in while you still can. So this catalog goes live on September the 4th. So excited about that. So I am going to be sharing a project with you today featuring the Perfectly Plaid bundle. So this bundle comes with the stamp set and the coordinating punch here, but this is actually a bundle that we received as a gift. It was one of our pillow gifts on the Greek Isles incentive trip with Stampin' Up! This past summer. So I'm really excited to be using it and sharing a project with you today. Really fun stamp set. I love these cute little trees and that you can punch them out with the coordinating punch. And then I am pairing this bundle with the Toil Tidings designer paper, which if you are signed up for my paper share, you will be getting a sample of this. So I'm pairing it with this paper. There is paper in the catalog, the Wrapped in Plaid Designer Series paper, but I'm pairing it with this paper today. Okay, so I've got my pieces here for the card. So the card that I am sharing with you today is actually a card that I designed for a Greek Isles swap that I participated in. So those of us that went on the Greek Isles incentive trip with Stampin' Up!, there was someone in our group who coordinated a swap using some of the product that we got on the trip. So I designed this card for that swap. So I have got some garden green cardstock here and the coordinating garden green ink, and I am going to stamp my little tree image tone on tone here, garden green on garden green. Just gonna stamp that right here, just like that. Isn't that the cutest little tree? I love that little tree. So cute. I'm gonna also bring in my envelope here. This is one of our medium Whisper White envelopes, and I'm gonna go ahead and stamp that in the bottom left corner of my envelope as well. Then I'm gonna bring in that pine tree punch and punch out this little tree here. So let me just get it all lined up. I think that looks good. Punch it out. I've also got a scrap piece of Whisper White here and my 2 1/4 inch circle punch, and I'm just going to punch that out. And now we can just start putting this card together. Okay, so I've got a Whisper White thick card base. This is 4 1/4 inches by 11 inches. My favorite way to cut and fold my card bases, because that gives you a vertical folding card. I love cards this way. Okay, so got my card base. Then I have got a piece of real red cardstock. This is cut 3 1/4 inches by 4 1/4 inches. I'm just going to use some liquid glue to add this piece of real red on, just because it is going to line up exactly with the edge of my card front. So I wanted to make sure I could move it around if I needed to get it on there perfectly straight. Then I've got a piece of that Toil Tidings Designer Series paper. This is 3 inches by 4 inches. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add this on with some snail, and that should center up on this real red layer. Now, I am going to stamp my sentiment in Memento Tuxedo Black ink directly onto this Whisper White thick card base. So I'm just inking up the Merry Christmas sentiment, and I want to stamp that right about here. So I'm just going to press and hold for just a little bit so that it absorbs really well into this Whisper White thick. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Now I am going to take this piece of gold foil, which I die cut using the layering circle dies, and I just used that little scallop right there to get this pretty scalloped edge here on that circle. And then our 2 1/4 inch circle punch on Whisper White, we're just going to add that right on top here in the center, right about there. I'll just put a little dimensional edging on the back, just because that's all I have left on that sheet. There we go. And then we will just pop this up off to the left. And then I've got another little piece of dimensional edge that I will just put onto the back of my Christmas tree. And I'm going to pop that up right in the center here, so right about there. Isn't that so cute? And then I'm going to finish up this card with a few of these red rhinestone jewels. So let's see, I'll just do one, no, I'll do it here. One right there. I'm just gonna do 3 of them. One here, and one there. And there is our finished card. I love it. Such a pretty card. Really simple to create. And then our matching envelope. So again, that was using the new Perfectly Plaid stamp set from the upcoming 2019 holiday catalog by Stampin' Up. So exciting. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget, you can find all of the measurements over on today's coordinating blog post linked down below in the video description. This beautiful bundle will be available starting September the 4th in my online Stampin' Up store, along with that Toil Tidings Designer Series paper. Be sure to get your pre-order in for my 2019 holiday paper share, and don't forget, if you're interested in getting a catalog, place an order of absolutely any size in my online Stampin' Up store, and I will get one out to you. So thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will be back soon with another tutorial. Bye now.